Hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and amazing week so far. Yes! So we are getting closer and closer to Valentine's Day, so you know what that means. I'm going to be pumping out a little bit more V-Day makeup looks since we're all caught up with our zodiac sign makeup so far. The Pisces is a little a ways away, but not too far away. We are getting close to Pisces season. Till then, we are going to be focusing a little bit more on Valentine's Day makeup. Yes. I just want to apologize in advance if you can like pick up like little sounds. In the new place we have, the walls are very, very thin, and I added my little like puffer, like little sound. You know, have you ever seen like those cameras? They have that little like fuzz thing. It's supposed to like block out sound, so hopefully it will work. My neighbor, which is like right behind this wall, he kind of jams out to music. I don't mind, but if you guys can hear like a little bit of a beat in the background, or if you can hear my kid playing, her room's literally on this wall, so definitely trying to figure out a way how to minimize the sound reflection so it's not like getting into my videos so much so often. Yeah, in today's video we are going to do a quick little Valentine's Day look. I wanted this one to be a little on the go, so let's say if you got off work and you don't have that much time to get ready, but you still want a cute little eyeshadow look, or want to do a little glammed up look but you don't want to spend so much time, I got you. We even added some little pearl jemmies to add to the look. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and let's get to it. All right, so I got my eyebrows on and my eye base on. We are gonna do a round shape eye kind of vibe. So the palette we're gonna be mostly be using today is the Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star, and then I'm also gonna be using the mini palette of the Blood Sugar, just a shade in here and that's it, but mostly the Conspiracy palette. So we're gonna go ahead and open the Conspiracy palette. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Tannicon, and then after that the pink we will be using is Pigment. So here is Tannicon I'll be using, and then the shade Pigment right here. So let me lay that down. For Tannicon, I'm going to go in with just a little fluffy brush just like this. Dip into her lightly, tap off any excess, and we are going to start right up here and kind of blend her out. We don't want her too pigmenty, but we want to show that she is there. And I'm going to take it all the way up to my brow. Because in this one I do want to use my whole eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it and blend it out so it's not too rough. Okay, now we're going to go on to the other side. And for the pigment pink, I'm going to be using just this little round little fluffy brush. I'm going to dip right into her, and I kind of want to go above the crease because we are going to put a crease line in, so I definitely want to make sure the pink is going to show. And just make sure it's very, the pink is to be very pigmenty. Make it a little bit more pink. And then before we go on to the other side, I just want to grab the brush I use for Tannicon, dip into Tannicon a little bit, and then just to blend the edges so it's nice and blended in, doesn't look rough. And we're gonna go ahead and add pigment to the other side real quick if we need to fix anything and everything looks good. Because if I do need to end up tweaking a little something, I can always just go back later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my primer. I'm using the NYX pigment primer this time. I wanted to give my Urban Decay one just a little bit of a break, because it is expensive, so I don't want to use it every time. And I think this one's more like realistic to like what or like something similar to what other people would be using. I don't think a whole lot of people use Urban Decay, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of give this a crease and a nice lid base, because we are gonna go in with a crease line that is also shimmer, and then we're gonna place a shimmer shade on the bottom, like right here. So we definitely want to make sure that it is very clean and very nice to whatever it's going to stick to, that it's actually going to stick to it. So create your shape and make sure it's in the crease, and then do it on both sides. So then that way it can give the other side time to dry a little bit. So since that gives it a little bit of time to dry, I'm going to dip back in to my Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to be dipping into to create this pinkish shimmer. I'm going to mix just a Theory and Trisha, the two shades together. So I will show you just a Theory and then Trisha. So I'm going to mix them both together so Trisha isn't too bold, because I don't want it too bright of a pink, but I don't want like much of a dull either. So I'm going to pat between both of them so it kind of looks like this on my little flat brush. And I'm going to start placing it down on the lid where we kind of made that nice clean base, so it's going to stick to it. And just start adding a little bit at a time to make sure, you know, you're getting like a full effect of what you want the two shades. And then just leave a little bit of space on top, because that's where we're going to bring our shimmer divided, and I'm going to be doing a red shimmer. But let's get this. If you want to add a little bit more pink, if you end up, you know, recreating this look with the same palette, you can. If you want to go ahead and add more Trisha, or if you want to do less Trisha and just more of a just a Theory, or, you know, just whatever shades you are ending up to use from whatever palette. Gonna mix these together and then go ahead and do it on the other side. I'm going to be dipping into Wisdom, which is the middle shade right here. It's a really nice red shimmer, and this is probably like one of my favorite shimmers. So we're just going to dip our brush into it. Make sure to mostly get like the edge of the brush. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but so make sure like there's a lot of it on there. Tap off any excess. And then with the little bit we left, we're just going to start. I'm going to go with the side first. Start right here in the corner. And kind of bring it down a little bit, but not too much. And then just start going to where the crease is, just so we can add some like different color than just pink in there. And kind of go like, you know, midway-ish, a little bit past midway. Like that's how far I want it to go. And just make sure there's a lot, that it's bold. If you want, if you are going to be recreating this look, you can also do like a silver or a gold. It doesn't really matter, but I just want to make sure this shimmer shade is getting on there, because shimmer shade is like the only thing I have really close to like that's actually like a glitter. So it kind of like gives that dimension. If you want to go all the way around, that's fine also. So we're going to go ahead and add it on to the other eye. That is it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my foundation, well, get my foundation on and everything and get my lashes. I'm gonna add the shade Pigment to the bottom, and then I'll be showing the last step to this look. All right, so I put the jewels, little gem jewels down here. So I'm gonna show you how I did on this side. And I did end up adding some eyeliner because my lashes I kind of messed up on. So yeah, that's what that is for. So we're gonna put a little dot. I'm gonna use, to hold the gems, I'm gonna use some eyelash glue. I'm gonna use my little spatula. First, I'm gonna put a little dot right here in the middle, and then in the end corner. A little bit more glue on my spatula. So then that way they're like a little bit spaced out, and they're not like so cluttered together. And then I'm just gonna take my little jewel picker upper. If you guys actually have like a real one, or if you want to do like those stick-on like gems, that's totally fine. And if you end up recreating this look, sorry, I'm trying to like pick up my jewel with my glue thing. You don't have to add this part in. It's just like a cute little option. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this one, because it was such a pain to get on, my little dabber, do the middle, and I'm just trying to like remember like where I put my little dots, and then the inner corner one, right over a little bit. All right, so I add them to the other side. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. But yeah, always feel free to leave a comment. I really hope you guys enjoy this look. I think it's really fun and really cute, and it's very non-time consuming. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.